Good morning, ma'am. My name is Kiven Srindu. I'm from PMPBI Class C. Today, I would like to share my reflection about the listening practice or listening assignment that you have given for us. So, this listening assignment or listening practice that you give for us, it makes me more aware of how I use our listening skill in our everyday life, especially in my own daily life. It helps me to analyze how I interact with others through my responses. It also gives insight as to how this affects our perception of communication. And when I began to start writing down notes, in my listening practice, like job interview, project management meeting, and birthday party, I found that listening practice of birthday party is the easiest one because the vocabulary was familiar and it used in everyday conversation. They are arguing about the celebration of Charles' 40th birthday, so it is kind of a friend's conversation. However, I still need listen for the conversation 2 times so I can understand some words that are not clearly enough for me. For example, like their accent, how they pronounce the word, and the speedy of their talking, like the word retro, hazel, spring up. But I can understand well when I listen for the first time. Meanwhile, it is different for the job interview and project management meeting, which are people talk in a formal way. It is a little bit hard to identify what they are talking about, but I think it is still an understandable listening practice so far because I can still handle it for the listening practice for the management meeting. So for this type of listening practice, I need 3 times because still maybe I still get distracted by their accent, and maybe I am not really been in their position for work, so I find a little bit difficulty for it. And of course, I need to improve my listening skill. So how I how to improve my listening skill, or what can I do to improve my listening skill is by make a list of possible perspective people can have, like economic, religious, cultural, or the other area that that isn't in my area, like English language teaching or English language skills. So I think I still need improvement in other aspect or other areas like that. And next, I try to listen and try to pinpoint possible perspectives. uh, Maybe I can read up on the news to gain general knowledge of what's happening now, and maybe listen to new reels from many different countries and parts of countries. And maybe I can also improve my listening skills by check YouTube's videos job for tips on how to imitate dialects, so I can understand every different kind of dialect or accent, so my listening skills can be improved. So that's all my my oral reflection for this listening practice. I hope after I make this reflection, I can be better in listening skill, so I can also be an English professional teacher for my students. And after all, thank you so much for this listening practice, ma'am. Thank you so much, and that's all my oral reflection for listening practice.